catching Marcus Allen either being a liar, manipulator, or a complete ignorant fool, that he finds things on the internet and believes them to be true without doing his due diligence to see whether or not these are actually correct. Now, here's Marcus talking about two specific photographs.
It doesn't appear to match the information that we've been given.
Here.
And here we have Apollo 17, left-hand side of the picture. B, D, and E are the same in the top picture and the bottom picture, the same formation in the background. But the lander is in a completely different position. On the top picture, it's on the right-hand side, quite small.
Where are the fiducial marks on this one? Fiducial marks. I don't even see it on these.
You're right. Can't
That's
see them
because
either.
they've been taken out.
Well done.
Okay, now let's investigate that. They're saying again, they're saying this is a complete photograph. It is not. One. Now this is a photograph. This is a composite of several photographs. It's a composite of this photograph, and this photograph. Because you can see where his hand is just about to touch the instrument here. That's where he is here in this photograph. And you've got the track lines here, or whatever these are, and your various little craters and things. And the lander off here to the right. Okay, here are the track marks. There's the crater, right? They lined it up. Here he is there. They then combined this photograph here with this photograph, because you can see all the little rocks and things back there. But see, a lot of stuff is missing back here. See all that detail? But if you look at the actual detail, there's detail here. Look at all these little rocks and stuff back here. And all these little rocks just beyond the limb. But in this photograph, they're mysteriously missing. This is obviously a manipulated photograph. This here was put in the background, because this doesn't really match that, does it? Now they're saying that this photograph here is also from Apollo 17. Well, see, all the moon missions photographed in black and white and color. Different film magazines, photographic canister magazines, some were black and white and some were color. Now, in the case of Apollo 17, they only took photos in color three times. 134B, 137C, and 140E. Now, the claim is that this photo here is also from Apollo 17. Well, let's try to find this photograph. Here we are, Apollo 17. Let's go back to this particular this canister here. Let's see if we can find this photograph anywhere in these color photographs. See, a lot of the Apollo mission photographs were either not that good, not really all that, or they weren't really all that interesting. They took a lot of photographs of the topography, of what the lunar surface looked like. Things in the foreground, things in the background. Some of them weren't very good, as you can see here. You know, he took the flag with the Earth in the background, the lander, the states, the flags. You know, they're almost like vacation photos, in a sense, of taking photographs of little signs and things to prove where you were. Still no Apollo 17 photograph that looks like that. Now, there's the photographs they took and combined. If you go further down in this collection, not there. You go up, no, that's not it. And they're back inside the limb. Okay, here is 137C, mid-mission. Does this match that? No. Oops, sorry. Let's go down. See, I mean, this is what a lot of the Apollo mission photographs look like. It's like something next to a rock. And the topography. It's a lot of very boring photographs. A lot of these photographs look like you went on summer vacation someplace and you gave the camera, the family camera, to like your 8-year-old. And these are the photographs he took. You know, some are good, some are not so good. Pictures of just like the sky and like a mountain and, you know, his feet, stuff like that. See, there's no photograph of that particular lander like this. This photograph doesn't exist. I went through the entire Apollo archive from Apollo 11 onward and looked at every single film canister, film magazine from all of the moon missions that were in color while they were on the moon, and I could not find this photograph. So this is from somewhere else, made up, I don't know where from where. I could not find a picture of the LEM in this position with this kind of lighting and stuff. And again, clearly, now even look here, between this photograph and this photograph, all the little rocks and stuff like this are suddenly missing from up here. And as we noticed in, in these photographs, a lot of the topography, has a lot of little rocks in it and stuff. See, like that? Like all these little rocks and things, and there's a lot more detail. So this photograph here is clearly manipulated, and so is this one. Stuff has been taken out. Stuff has been composited in. So, and even if you look, the angle is slightly different. So I don't even know where this comes from. So the top half of here and the bottom half of here have been joined together with this kind of implanted in here. So either Marcus made this and he is a liar and sorry about that, manipulator, fabricator, or he finds these things on the internet and believes them to be true and then presents them as some kind of evidence. So Marcus Allen is either a liar or very, very ignorant for a so-called professional photographer, as he likes to tout himself to be. He doesn't do his own research, as moon landing hoax people and flat earthers like to tell others to do. He didn't do his own research here. All these photographs, the entire NASA photograph archive is online. You can go look at it. They have their own Flickr account. All the photographs are here. So a simple internet search was all it took to find out that Marcus is, lying. Now, the other thing he goes on about is he showed a picture of, let's see if we can go back to that here, a picture of Mount Everest. And he's saying, look at all the detail in the mountain and all of that. And then he's like, well, how come there isn't that kind of detail in like the lunar photographs? Well, take a look. There's nothing there. I mean, the topography is extremely uninteresting. There's no features. So to compare the mountain back here to this is just preposterous. To base camp or whatever. Mount Everest has, a ton of outcropping of rock. There's a lot of ups and, there's a lot of up and down in that rock. There's a lot of breakage from the mountain, falling off and all of that. You don't have that on the moon, one, because there's 1/6 of gravity, so you don't really have like landslides off the mountain. So Marcus Allen is a really bad debater. Does not do his due diligence, or he's a complete fraud.